Hey folks, Nitno here. Today we are taking a look at each type of item stashed in vanilla DayZ, so this is not using mods, and we're going to go over how to use them. There are quite a few options for storing your items, each with its own pros and cons. I've sectioned this video into chapters so you can easily skip around the video by topic. If you do find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. First off, the most basic type of item storage that we'll be looking at is the buried stash. You will need either a shovel, pickaxe, or a hoe in order to bury the item. Types of items that can be buried include a variety of containers, such as protector cases, teddy bears, medical bags, cooking pots, dry bags, waterproof backpacks, wooden crates, and sea chests. The wooden crate is one of my favorite ways to make a stash. You can create the wooden crate with 8 wooden planks and 16 nails. Once you find nails, you can easily create planks either at a lumber mill pile with a saw or by chopping down a tree and using a saw on a wooden log to make a plank. Combine the 8 wood planks and 16 nails to create your wooden crate. Now, with the items in the container of your choice, place the container on the ground, equip your shovel, pickaxe, or hoe in your hand, and select bury. After burying the item, the ground will have a small dirt circle. To keep your stash better hidden, you may want to consider digging the hole by a bush or in tall grass. When you need items from your stash, just go ahead and dig it back up. Last point on this topic, make sure to remember where you left your stash. Remember a nearby landmark, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do, but make sure you don't forget where you stash your items. Next up, we have the oil barrel, which has about 150 slots to store your items. One of the main drawbacks of the barrel is that it's extremely heavy and can take a considerable amount of time to move. If you do not have a car or truck to transport the barrels, you may be best trying to hide the barrel in the woods or protect them with a barricaded base. Unused barrels can also be converted into a handy fire pit. DayZ also has a variety of tents to use for storage. Naturally, most tents are not easy to hide and can stick out pretty easily. You can find tents in the open world, such as medium tents, large tents, canopy tents, and car tents. As you can imagine, these type of tents would most likely need base walls to protect them, or a very remote hiding spot. There are also 3 types of craftable tents you can create. I've made a short video detailing exactly how to make each craftable tent. Click the link in the top right or in the description to learn more. Of all of the tents though, the most camouflaged tent is likely the improvised tent. And this is the only tent I personally would feel comfortable leaving in the woods unprotected. Lastly, we return to the subject of bases or no bases to protect your items. If you'd like to learn how to build a base, check my base video in the top right or in the description. Here's the way I look at it. I believe base walls can be a deterrent to people raiding your stashes. Although some people may argue that bases are too easy to raid, I personally have had many times where I've been running solo, seen a base, and just decided it's not worth my time and I just keep going. In that instance, the base certainly discouraged me from looting the items inside. On the flip side, a solid squad of 4 could take down a base fairly quickly if they have enough firepower. It's up to you to weigh the pros and cons of building a base and decide for yourself. In my solo playstyle, I personally stick with buried stashes. They're easy to create with minimal materials required and incredibly well hidden. I usually remember what town I buried it in and set a certain tree, rock, or other landmark to remember it by. If I'm feeling extra forgetful though, I'll just go ahead and take a screenshot. Alright, that is going to cover the majority of the item storage techniques in DayZ. Let me know what you think in the comments. How do you prefer to stash your loot? If you found this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like. As always, have fun in DayZ, take it easy, peace.